Hey guys, my name's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a kind of check-in or update, if you will. So I thought every 10 days I would come on here with a video and let you guys know my reading progress, and I thought maybe it would also help me kind of get out of my slump a little bit, because I don't want to come on here and tell you guys I have read nothing. So the whole point of these is to say that I have read something, which I did. I read 2 things in 10 days. And I'm not proud of it, but you know what? Better than nothing. So first I'm going to tell you about the book. So the first book I read was Spy Family Volume 1 by Tatsuya Endo. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. So we're following an assassin, a spy, and a telepath. So this book follows Twilight, who is a spy, and he has a new mission. He kind of needs to, I think, find out information or follow this guy. I don't know. He needs to find something out about this guy. And to do so, he has to kind of have this fake family. So he needs to find a child and a wife. And the child has to be able to get into the school. And so he finds a child, and she is a telepath, and she can read minds. And it is just amazing because he doesn't know that she can read minds. And then, of course, he eventually stumbles on a wife who is an assassin. And I just loved this. This was so much fun. It was so quirky and like different from stuff that I've normally read in manga. So I'm really excited to continue on. Unfortunately, Amazon does not have the second volume, and I'm really sad, so I need to find it somewhere else. I mean, I could get it on my Kindle, but I really don't want to. I want to own these physically because they have beautiful artwork, and I just wanted to show telepath, assassin, spy. But I am very excited to continue on with this, and I can't wait to see what comes next for this little family. It was so good and so funny, and I just absolutely loved it. And then the second book I read was Where the Drowned Girls Go by Sean McGuire. This is the 7th Wayward Children, I believe, and we're following Cora. And Cora's kind of been through a lot, you know, if you've read the past 6 books. And so she's having a rough time of it, and we're following her at Whitethorn School, I guess, and a lot of things happen. I thought this was definitely a different feeling from the other books, and it was actually pretty refreshing on that side of things. But I really liked where it went, and I liked how the subject matter we were kind of discussing throughout this book. And I don't want to say anything because I feel like this would kind of spoil a lot of the book, because it is only like, what, 150, 160 pages. But I am really enjoying the Wayward Children series, and I am super excited for the next one. But I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars, and I also gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. So before I go to this, because I'd like to also update this as I go along, I would like to talk about my autumn equinox magical readathon things that I am checking off as we go. So for Spy Family, I am checking off the O in Spells and Incantations, and that was for Spell Recolor Random Color Wheel, which was blue, and this one is kind of blue, so that works out. And then Where the Drowned Girls Go, I'm using as my O in Restoration, because I need a Q in Restoration, but I'm using it as my O, which is Object Restoration, single object as the focus on the cover, and Where the Drowned Girls Go has a door as its single focus, so that worked. So I only have 4 more prompts that I need to complete to fulfill my autumn TBR. But as for this, oh, I want to show you. I added, please ignore the rest of my stuff, but I added numbers here so that I could keep track of what is what. But we'll start with Spy Family. So this one is going to count as book the same color as the last book you read. So the book I read before that one, which was at the end of July, was Love Hypothesis, and it's kind of like blue pink, and this one is pretty much blue, and I guess you could say the skin's got some pinkish tones to it, but that one is finished. So I'm just going to pop number 1 down right there, and then this one is going to go up here. And then for Where the Drowned Girls Go, since it takes place at a school, I am going to take that one off and pop number 2 right there. So, like I said on my TBR video, I want to get at least 3 bingos. So far, I could have 3 more to make 1 bingo, make that a bingo, and make that a bingo. Or I could make that a bingo, and then the 4 corners. I don't know yet. It just depends on what I'm going to be reading next. I am currently reading The Lost Sentinel, which is an SPF BO book, and I'm about like 24% of the way into it. For some reason, I'm just not really like interested in picking any of the SPF BO books up right now. I don't know if I'm like kind of burnt out on indie published fantasy or if I'm just getting burnt out on fantasy. So I may try to pick up like a thriller or something. I could pick up The Diviners because I have the audiobook out from my library. I could pick up Stray because it's like a paranormal romance. I also have this out from my library as an audiobook too. So I don't know if I want to get to this one or not. I'm just not sure what I'm in the mood for. I do want to start my reread of Harry Potter. So I'd like to maybe get to this one because this one's such a comfort read. So maybe I could do that because I would like to get to the first 3 this month. So if I could just get to the first 3, I could count them as comfort read, magical, and maybe Emily pick. Or I could put 1 for 5+ words in the title. So, you know, these ones could really count. You know, they could even count for fall vibes. So if I read these 3, I definitely could check off a bunch of different options. But I just don't know what I'm in the mood for. I really want to finish the 2 SPF BO books I'm reading. Because I'm also reading Kingdom of Essence too. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. A small part of me kind of wants to read My Best Friend's Exorcism, because that could count for, like, creepy setting, you know, other things. Fall vibes, maybe. Popular. Yeah, so, there's that. So I also really wanted to, see what I would pull out from my TBR jar. And maybe it would be something I would want to be in the mood to read right now. So we're going to do that right now. I've got this all full. I had to redo it all. There are a good bit in here. So we're just going to dig to the bottom. This one feels okay. And this prompt may or may not be fulfilled. I mean, right now it's really not in the way of anything that I really want to get to. So I have the Once and Future Witches, which I am really interested in getting it too. So I am just going to stick this there with some mounting putty so that I can remember that would be my Kindle TBR jar pick if I want to read it. I really do, but it's kind of long. But maybe I'm gonna be in the mood for it. So we will see. But I think that's everything I have to say for my update. Again, I know I didn't read that much in 10 days, but I'm ready to redeem myself in these next 10 days. I have a couple things going on, but other than that, the rest of the next 10 days are pretty clear, so fingers crossed that I can get more reading done. I actually am really enjoying having this board like this because it just gives me so much more freedom and I don't feel as stressed. And if I just need to mood read something, most of the time it should be able to fit off any of these prompts that are on here. And yeah, so I think that's everything. Like this video if you liked it, comment down below telling me how your reading is going so far this month, and subscribe if you want to. I would greatly appreciate it, and until my next video, I will see you guys soon. Bye!